So, 20 minutes later of talking to myself into a microphone about a girl getting squished and the socio-political ramifications of this. Oh, you know what I'm going to do now? I am actually going to say damn the time limit of the episode, because I don't know how long it's going to be now because I talked so long about that. And I am going to do, because I want to, and I've wanted to for a while, I'm going to do another Dead Rabbit Recommends. Now, this Dead Rabbit Recommends is one of my favorite. I would go so far as to say it is probably in my top 50 films of all time. And that may not sound high, but it is. And it's easily the best conspiracy film. I can't think of a movie that is better than that about conspiracies, and it is called The Conspiracy.
Society's been constructed in a way to keep people asleep, to keep them in debt, to keep them feeling powerless, conditioned to deny what's right in front of its eyes.
Which is what?
That we're slaves.
Because we know what freedom feels like.
It wasn't so much conspiracy theories themselves as it was the people who believe in them that attracted me.
I'm still pretty exposed.
Conspiracy theories are more prevalent in our society today than they've ever been.
Terrence and guys like him, if they're wrong, then it's really crazy that they could be so delusional.
Why is the guy who bankrolled 9/11 meeting with the CIA?
If they're not,
Terrence!
people don't just disappear. He's got like this string of dates here.
Now, The Conspiracy, that's the name of the movie, but the title of the movie is actually partially blurred out. So when you look at generally posters of the movie, it'll be the blank, it'll be all blurry, Conspiracy. And you find out in the movie what the title of the movie actually is. It's amazing. This movie caught me off guard. I saw an ad for it in the Fortean Times, which was a magazine that pretty much dealt with everything the podcast talks about. It is a story of two independent filmmakers who find this crazy guy on the streets of New York who's always ranting about the Bilderberg Group and 9/11 was an inside job and the Rockefellers and all that stuff. And they say, wouldn't it be awesome to see what this guy's like when he's not out on the street yelling? So these two young men begin filming him, and they start to see the pattern. So one of them starts to believe in the conspiracy, and the other one has like a wife and kid at home, and he kind of starts to believe in it, but he's just kind of like, oh, it's all nuts. And then the guy, the conspiracy theorist, goes missing, and his apartment is trashed. And so the two young filmmakers have to make a decision. Do they continue to shoot their documentary with the information that they have? Or do they just go, let's file a missing persons report and end it? Now, of course, they continue to shoot the documentary with pretty awesome results. It is a really, really good film. It has easily one of the best first act to second act changes I've ever seen. Like, you're watching the movie, and there's this scene, and you feel the whole movie shift. You know right then the second act has started. The movie is going to go in a completely different direction from where you've been. And I remember watching it, and I kind of like, just as a writer and a fan of film, I remember thinking, it was amazing. Like, you're like, now the movie is headed in a completely different direction. It's constantly zigging and zagging. I recommend it. It is The Conspiracy. I believe it's on Netflix. You can definitely rent it on YouTube. It's not as obscure as like The Evil Within that I recommended. But The Conspiracy, you'll enjoy it. Trust me, you'll enjoy it. That was a clip from our daily podcast, Dead Rabbit Radio. Dead Rabbit Radio is available anywhere that you listen to podcasts. It's daily paranormal, conspiracy, and true crime news. If you want to hear the full episode that this clip came from, check the link below. Please like and subscribe. And hit that little bell, too. That does some magical stuff. Thanks, guys.